led by he's averaging. What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the College Basketball Hangout for Monday, December the 12th. We are live and direct. Going to talk some basketball today. Not a big slate, small slate, but we'll make some try and make some money out of this. Give me a second here. I'm trying to get my notes pulled up here, and we'll get started. Give people a couple minutes here to get in, get some people rocking, because there's not many of us here. But anyway, we don't need a bunch of people. They're just people that are going to miss out. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I didn't do any shows. I didn't even post any plays, but I actually had a really good weekend. I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't share. I shared in a couple chats here and there, but I didn't post anything. So I'm gonna try and be cognizant to post my plays for you all so we all can make money. That's the idea of this, and it's just one of those things, man. I'm up late waiting for these lines to come out. FanDuel is just getting later and later with the first half lines, and next thing you know, I'm running out 4 a.m. to go put plays in, getting home at 5 a.m, and then I just pass out, man, and I forget to put my plays in. So post them on Twitter or wherever, and I have one cat that's been on me about putting plays in action. Man, that is just such an afterthought for me. Putting it in action, I put all my plays in spreadsheet and track it that way, but I understand people want to track my plays. That's fine. You could just check my Twitter or watch the show, but at the same time, that's cool, but don't run up my ass about it, man. It's not like you're paying me to put my shit in action. If you want to pay me to put my shit in action, I'll make sure I do it. That's what it is. What's good, Fernie, my guy? I'm glad to see you coming out here today. And, we talked about something last night, and it was just a shoot from the hip type of play. But the more I looked into that, and we'll get into that, let me pull that one up, because we're talking about this game right here. Creighton versus Arizona State in Las Vegas tonight, neutral court setting. I kind of wish this was in Tempe. To be honest with you, I would like it much more in Arizona State. Creighton, number 21 team in the country. This is their last game before they start Big East play, and they're going to want to come out, but they're going against an Arizona State team who's just surprising, man. They've been on point all year, and I expect them to be in the mix for the Pac-12. To be honest with you, this line, let me see. I think it was 2.5 last night. I've seen it as high as 4, and I believe that the bookmakers were waiting to see if Ryan. Forgive me if I get this name wrong. If Ryan, how the hell do you even pronounce his name? Kalkbrenner? That sounds about right. Kalkbrenner. He's a 7-footer that is a big piece to this Creighton team. He's been out with an illness. He missed the BYU game, and they're saying he's going to play tonight. And that's one of the reasons why I really like this first half under. The line has moved against me. It was at 139 last night. I actually got the total at the first half total at 68.5. So that's why if you see it posted, that's what I got it at. But it's creeped down a little bit. it's kind of weird because it went up. It went up in the in the in the odds. It's up to 142 now. So it's kind of really conflicting because if Kalkbrenner's out, there's a good chance this goes over. But everything that I'm hearing, he's going to play tonight. And I don't see Creighton. I don't like Creighton in this spot, man. Creighton's going to, but they're a Big East team, man. These Big East teams are gritty. But uh, I see this Arizona State team. They're very good at D, very good on D, and they're going to frustrate the hell out of this backcourt for Creighton. Creighton has their 3-point shooters, and that's basically their bread and butter outside of Kalkbrenner. You're looking at I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here real quick. Uh, as far as I don't know why I can't find the stat I'm looking for. Oh well, we'll get back. We'll get past that. Sorry, it's Monday, man. I'm a little out of it today, but it is what it is. Okay, so with this Arizona State team, we're looking at a really good defense. They're top 10, the defensive rated team. They're top 10 in the country, and they're going against a 124th rated defensive rated team in Creighton. So I see a defensive battle here. As far as things go, and the first half, I see these two teams trying to feel each other out, see how they're going to do. Creighton has been going down big in the first half on this road trip, and having to claw their way back. So, kind of see a similar situation here today, and that's why I'm liking this under for the first half. Creighton does have a good top 100. Offensive rated team. I believe they're 80 in the top 80 to low 90 percentile there, or place or whatever, and in the country compared to a 230, 240 offensively rated team for Arizona State. So with both these teams having decent defenses, a little bit of an edge to Arizona State. I really like the under more than I like a side. But if I'm going to take a side in this too, and I'm going to go. I actually like Arizona State for first half on the money line plus 120. I'm going to put that one in. I wish I had done it last night. I could have got a little more value on that, but it is what it is. It was something that I've been kicking around, and I don't like to, my gut when I saw the matchup was saying Creighton, but just the more I looked at this game, the more I thought, that's not the right side. So, what's up, Don Play? How you doing, big guy, man? Appreciate you being here. So, I mean, I apologize. I didn't know if I was going to do a show or not, and Big Boss was supposed to be here, but he got caught up in a late phone call, so we don't have him. But I can tell you what his plays are, or he can type it in for you. Type it in the chat, Big Boss. Tell him what you're on. Another play that I'm on, and I don't think I put a banner up for it. I like I actually like Arizona State for the game too, at the +3 and on the money line at plus 120 for the game. So I like a money line both first half and full game. I'd be a little more hesitant on the full game just because Creighton does have that fight in them, and they could make this this full game is not a top play for me. The first half is a stronger play in my book, but that first half under, and actually the full game under too. But if Kalkbrenner's in, which I'm pretty sure he will be, man, I like the under, man. I like the under in both the full game and the first half. but I put a lot on the I have asterisks going on in the first half with 68.5, and now it's 67. I still like the 67, but would I put 440 on the 67? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to sit there and, when people ask, ooh, well, the lines move this way, would you still do this? It's hard for me to do that because I capped the game, and at the number that I was playing on, I mean, yes, I have my numbers where I think the game will be, but after I have my money on it at this number, it's hard for me to say if I would put it on it at that number. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Next game that I want to play on. Um, we'll talk a little more about this Arizona State game because this game, this is a big game. It really is, and I want you guys to be thoroughly informed on this. So give me a second while I pull my notes up on this game. Back up. Excuse me. La 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 la. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Yep, not prepared again. That's where I'm at. Trying to see what I had written up last night because I wrote up a bunch of stuffs on it, a bunch of things on this, and it was really something pretty pretty extensive. It was good. It was good stuff. So anyway, yeah, as far as this game goes, the Creighton needs to come out and try and get this game and get back on track before the Big East, like I said earlier. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to go full game on this. That's more Big Boss's play. He's on the full game, Arizona State. So just to let you all know that. And I'm on the first half. And if you know this Creighton team at all, I mean, yeah, Bobby Hurley's the coach of Arizona State, and they took a big hit when Marcus Bagley, who was their quote unquote superstar of Arizona State, and he stepped away from the team. They ended up taking a loss to Texas Southern, but they seem to have gotten everything back on track. They have a kid from a transfer from I think Utah State, I believe. Don't quote me on that. He's a 7-footer, which will match up well with Kalkbrenner, if and when he does play tonight. So I think that can neutralize that there. It's another reason why I'm leaning towards Arizona State first for the game, but first half is where I'm putting my money on them. Definitely putting my money on the first half. But the defense is what Arizona is all about. Arizona is all about defense, and like I said, they're ranked in the top 10 in the defensive percentage, and they have a really a really aggressive defense. And I expect them to really get into the guards space for Creighton, and basically run like try like disrupt them, because that's where Creighton lives, on feeding that ball into Kalkbrenner and shooting threes. That's Creighton's, that's what Creighton does. And I think that early on is where you're going to see you know, the biggest uh, advantage for Arizona State, because they're gonna catch Creighton. Creighton's gonna need to adjust and figure out how to get around that defense. With not being able to shoot the three, and they're the guard Nemhard. He's been stepping up for Creighton and banging those out. But I just really think that defense. I really can't stress enough that the under is what I'm all about in this game, more so than a side. Even though I really do like Arizona State first half. I really do. I think that's a great play. What's up, Razor? What's good, man? Take that. Yeah. Why, bro? Our boy Jalen, man, took a step up for MVP yesterday, man. I think he kicks it, man. I think he gets it. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We go into Chicago, and then the Saints come back home for the Saints, and then into Dallas, and then back home to the Giants, man. And that's a wrap on the season, man. I can't see the Eagles not the road to the Super Bowl not going through Philadelphia. I can't see it. So anyway, back to this Creighton game, and the energy. I don't have the energy here today. I don't know what's going on with me, but don't mistake my energy for me not knowing what the fuck I'm doing on this game. Do I got any WNBA bets? There's something. You know what? I do, man. I do. One of my if you want to put it in, I don't know what book's gonna offer it, but take Brittany Griner having barbecue from in San Antonio this week. I was reading something about her. They have her in a base in San Antonio, and her first meal was barbecue, and she's planning on eating more. I don't know why the hell they're talking about that, but it's funny. But anyway, yeah, so my best play today, my favorite play today is the first half under and Arizona State first half. They're what I would put my that's where I'm laying all my eggs basically. And I just really, like I said, this Arizona State defense is going to really get up in Creighton's guards, business tonight and disrupt them. I do think that Creighton can adjust, but the question is going to be, how much are they going to be down at the half? If they're down by 10 or more at the half, it's going to be really tough for Creighton to win this game. I'm going to let you know that right now. And I think there's a good possibility they could be down by that much. With Kalkbrenner playing, though, feeding it inside, that's what Creighton's going to do. And now that Arizona State has their transfer, a 7-foot transfer who's been stepping up the past couple games, that's going to kind of try and even each other out, man. It's going to keep this game low on the scoring end. Creighton's going to have to rely on their outside shots, and Arizona State's going to be up in their business. So the only thing that I worry about this game going over is if Arizona State just runs wild, man, and Creighton can't stop them, because they do have Arizona State does have good guard play. Give me a second here. I'll pull it up for you here. Give you their Bobby Hurley's kid, man. How about that? Thank goodness he's only playing 4 minutes a game though. But yeah, without Marcus Bagley, this team took a hit, but they've got size. They've got size, and I just can't really say much more about it, man. I'm not the stat guy. I'm not going to run stats off to you, man. That's not how I cap. So just trust me when I tell you I like the under first half. I like Arizona State first half. I've got a lot on that under first half at 68.5. It's at 67 now. I still like it. So that's where I'm good. And next game that I like, and like I said, DJ Big Boss likes the Arizona State for full game. So he's on that. The next game that I posted on I posted Sacred Heart on Twitter, and this is a game. And I looked at it, and I do like Sacred Heart. The line has moved against me. It's a Stony Brook team we talked about the other day on Friday when they played Bryant, and I went and talked myself into taking Bryant first half, and they ended up Stony Brook ended up covering by a point or a point and a half, or a point. Ended up covering the first half by a point. So you have a gritty team in this Stony Brook. They are at home, but I I don't think Sacred Heart is all that, but they're a fast-paced team, and um, I think they beat Stony Brook. I think you're getting a cheap number here at it was 2.5. It's at 1.5 now. Um, I actually, you know what? I should amend that and take that first half, Sacred Heart first half. So let me pull that up. I'll give you the number for that right now. I am going to put a unit on this. So just to let you know, the Sacred Heart first half is is what I'm liking in this game right here. And that number at Caesars is at mm, huh. It's at 1. So you can do the money line at 125 or take the one at -1 at -110. That's I really don't have much to say about this game. I talked about Stony Brook on Friday, but I like Sacred Heart in this position, especially in the first half. So I'm gonna throw a unit on them first half. I took them first. I took them full game also because I couldn't get the first half when I put it in. So we'll see if that pays out for me. Even though obviously the line moved against me and it's down, but at Caesars it's at 2. FanDuel's it's at 1.5. So I lost a half a point of value at Caesars last night. So I'm not worried about it. And you know, but I do like that if you want to get more action in, that's the way to roll. The next game that I did play is the Liberty Oral Roberts. I took the first half over. Let me see what that number is at now. Um, Liberty and Oral Roberts. All right, first half. I don't know why this does this. It wants to refresh every time I open this shit up. All right, the number's at 70 now. I got it last night at, I believe, 69.5. So it's a half point. It's not a big deal. I see more than 70 points being put up in this first half. I like it, but it's nothing more. I'm not putting anything more than a unit on it. You have a fast pace, one of the fastest paced teams in the country in Oral Roberts. Um, and I think they're eighth in pace in the country, but Liberty's a slower pace team. And they're ranked 310th in the country in pace. So, you've got two conflicting styles. But the difference here is the not the shooting percentage, I'm sorry, the threes in the game. You have Liberty who shoots. I mean, yeah, Liberty who shoots a lot of threes in the game. They're averaging 11 and a half threes per game. So that's what I'm relying on to push that number over in the first half, and if not the full game. I think Oral Roberts comes out, dictates the pace, and when you're a team like Liberty here, um, I really think that they try to keep up. I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with Oral Roberts. I, they're. It's not a game that I'm on the side. I just like the total, and I don't really have much more other to say than the total. Than that I like the first half over. I'm just doing it for a unit. It's nothing big, nothing. Nothing that I'm like super hyped on or whatever. Not like I'm more hyped on that first half under in Arizona, and that first half in Arizona, so Arizona State. So that's where I stand on everything. You guys have any questions? Pull them up here. Sorry, let me pull the comments up. Um, yeah, Arizona State does have a good defense. I appreciate y'all being here. Look at this. I'm so freaking boring. You got 9 people in here, man. People have left. They looked at me and said, "This guy's putting me to sleep, man. Get the fuck out of here." But anyway, that's where we're at. I'll recap for you guys. Do this quick and easy. I'm on Arizona State first half plus 120. I'm on Arizona State Creighton first half under 68.5, under 67 now. DJ Big Boss is on Arizona State plus 3.5, full game, and I am on Liberty and Oral Roberts first half over 69.5, and Sacred Heart first half plus -1. And I did take them full game, but I'm not a full game player, man. Just stay off of that. I like the first half more. But so there we are. That's where I'm at. Let's try and take this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 today, and make some money. I got plays in on Tuesday. Fernie, you know that. I read them off to you last night, man. I'm going to dig into them more tonight and confirm that with you once I do. But, I've got a few plays I'm really liking for tomorrow. So hopefully we can start this week off. I know I started the week off last night. How about that, Fernie? You know I did too, bro. Hofstra, you gave you a Hofstra winner yesterday. Betting that live, and that Mississippi State first half, and then St. Francis. Damn, I forgot that game. It was a late game, and I forgot all about it. I wanted to take St. Francis first half. It pissed me off because they cashed that easily. But we had some good money yesterday. Let's hope we don't give any of it back today. I wish I had posted my plays out on Twitter yesterday for everybody. But if I don't post my plays, man, just hit me up, man. If I see you, I will. If I see the DM, I'll definitely throw my plays to you. If I don't get them in, if you don't see them on Twitter. So, yeah, Fernie's got a Twitter. It's at dildo on Twitter. That's Fernie's Twitter. Right, Fernie? Is that your Twitter, bro? I'm fucking you. That's my boy right there, Fernie, man. That's my guy, man. He gets all drunk and calls me up like I'm his fucking girlfriend and shit. But anyway, we good, man. We good. So, all right, I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully we get Big Boss in here. He messaged me, told me he was going to make it. He's having trouble with his laptop. I just don't think he wants to share a screen with me, man. He don't want me making him look bad, I guess, man. He went 0-3, and he's running from you guys now. Not fucking with you. That's my guy, man. I can't wait to get him back next to me and break these plays down. It'll be a more interesting show, that's for sure, because nobody wants to hear me jibber jabber. But anyway, all right, I see a couple more people in here. I'll run the plays back for you guys one more time. I got best play. Let me do a J Money. Top play. First half, Creighton, Arizona State under 68.5. It's at 67 now. I still endorse that. Arizona State first half, money line plus 120. That's my top plays. Damn, 2 people left. They probably didn't want to hear it again, or they. All right, Big Boss is on Arizona State plus 3.5, full game. I'm on Sacred Heart first half minus 2.5. I'm sorry, -1. And or minus 125, whatever you want to do. And that, these are good parlay pieces, man, that I'm giving you right here. That Sacred Heart and the Liberty or Roberts first half over. So if you like parlays and you want to, you got $20 extra in your pocket. Notice I said $20 extra down play. Kick it. Otherwise, keep your money and on the on the straight plays and build that bankroll up. So until tomorrow, 3:45 Eastern time. We'll have a bunch of plays for you tomorrow. Appreciate y'all being here. Please bet responsibly, and let's cash tonight. Love y'all. I'm out. Led by